Hello, I'm delighted to address you at the public launch of the Emerge project, a project which will accompany communities along the path from vision of what is possible for the wider Midlands region to implementation of that vision. Let's call a spade a spade. Climate change is a massive problem that impacts us all. Internationally, we are witnessing impacts including drought, food shortages, starvation and mass migration. At home, we are experiencing an increase in frequency of extreme weather events, including flooding and droughts, which can result in loss of income and challenge some of our most precious wildlife. Thankfully, we know how to tackle this, and globally, we must urgently move from our dependence on oil, gas and other fossil fuels. And we must continue to work hard to protect and enhance our living heritage, our bogs, our diversity of birds, animals, plants and pollinators. And we have the knowledge and the legislation in place to do this, both at national and EU level. We will soon have an updated climate action plan in place as a roadmap to reach our challenging emissions reduction targets. I think we all agree climate action is hugely challenging. But as a government and as a nation, we are getting stuck in and making the necessary changes. But these changes, necessary and all as they are, don't impact on everyone equally, as we in the wider Midlands region know only too well, where we have been disproportionately impacted by the move away from peat extraction. But most clouds have a silver lining, and I find it important to focus on the positive, what's possible and within our control. And what a possibility we now have. We have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to shape our future and the future we aspire to for our children and grandchildren. But to succeed, we must keep people at the centre of that possibility. And it must be a future by design, not accident. We have no other choice. You are here today attending this webinar on the Engage Training and Mentoring programme because you recognise this and you want to play a part in putting form on our future. Thank you for that, because you and the communities you are part of are the key to unlocking our vibrant economic and social future in the Midlands. A future full of opportunities for us to promote our region and its unique cultural, industrial and living heritage. And it has a wealth of it. All of us here today, whether you're joining from Offaly or from East Galway, North Tipperary, West Kildare or anywhere else in between, have something in common. We have a passion for the uniqueness of the Midlands. We have a strong pride of place and we value our community and we want to see the best emerge in our region. Emerge is a project supported by Just Transition funding and carbon tax revenue to provide mentoring and to empower communities in the wider Midlands region to meet those challenges ahead. It is brought to you by 3 partners, the Eastern and Midlands Carrow, the Wheel and Urban Foresight, each with a proven history of building capacity of communities to drive their own futures. And that is so important. I'm excited by their planned programme of training and mentoring over the coming 10 months, and I encourage everyone, whatever your background, education, identity or heritage, to get involved. Whatever the focus of your work or your interest, this project is relevant both to you and the people you serve. Avail of the opportunities on offer, from webinars to mentoring, planning toolkits to activation plans. If you don't have a community group yet, sign up anyway. You may well find your tribe. If you take one thing away from today, it is to get involved and remain involved. You already hold the answers. Any external supports can only assist you to help recognise them and identify the best path and the best funding options to bring them to fruition. It may be that life is what happens when you are making plans, but given the place we find ourselves in, history is vital that we plan regardless. Plan, learn, research, and most of all, engage with others. Share ideas and scope projects. Emerge is a platform for this, available and dedicated to us here in the wider Midlands region. I talk a lot about the potential of the Midlands, but what do I mean? I love examples, and here I'll talk about those in Laois Offaly as I'm most familiar with them, but no doubt you will have some of your own. Solace Eco Garden Centre is a Portarlington, County Laois based project that converted a former steelworks into an eco, agri and local economy hub and supports over 100 jobs. being green can be economical, as Solus proved by renovating a derelict factory at a cost of €250 per square metre, a fraction of the current new build costs, and with a much lower carbon footprint. Circular economy in action. I'm also thinking of the factory outside Burren, County Offaly, an eco-print and design house which places sustainability at the centre of all it does, from the energy that powers the business to the wellness of their employees. It's truly inspiring, and they assert that it is good for business also, that consumers are seeking them out because of their approach. There are many more private enterprises forging a path towards our low carbon future, some supported by Just Transition funding and some not. Social enterprises are joining them too, and I'm very excited to see the development of new social enterprises, which is very much an objective for this government over the coming months and years. In areas from food waste to fast fashion, community energy to bog rehabilitation, social enterprises from men's sheds to much larger enterprises like Food Cloud are having social and environmental impact through enterprise. Again, I believe Emerge can accompany you and your community on this journey. You only need to do one thing today, and that is to sign up to the Emerge project and participate in the upcoming workshops. Engage, emerge, enjoy. Thank you.